And it was fun to just watch somebody else teach my class. I felt like I learned a lot about teaching. Today, our goal is to get through the second progress monitoring of the PM2 Math FAST test. They worked on painting both sides of the puzzle pieces and of their frames. All right, here's our winter wonderland holiday. Good morning, everyone. My name is Katie. I'm a third grade teacher in the state of Florida. It is early in the morning, but you guys are here for a day in my life. I'm running low on face makeup, so I'm trying to get it out of the container. Oh my goodness. I have to get some more of that at the store. All right, welcome back everybody to my channel, to another vlog. It's been a hot minute since I've vlogged for you guys. Honestly, I think it was like this second to last week of November. I did not vlog the entire last week of November because it was just craziness. We had 2 field trips. Did we have 2 field trips in there? No, we had 1 field trip, and I had my practicum student there the whole week. And I had afternoon duty. So it was just busy, and I was like, not doing it because I just needed to protect my mental health and my peace there. And I had other videos ready to upload for my channel. So thank you guys so much for watching the last couple of videos that I've posted. I know I did like a Q&A not too long ago, so thank you for watching that and supporting it with the sponsored content. I always appreciate all of the support, and don't take it lightly that I'm able to do sponsored content. Thank you for watching last week's video, which I shared about like my faith, which was a highly requested video, and I got a lot of sweet comments on that. So if you watched that and commented on it, thank you so much for commenting. I haven't had the chance to go through and like respond to comments yet. It's on my list of things to do this week or this weekend, but I have been reading them and they mean so much to me. So thank you for that. So all of that to say, I haven't done a traditional vlog in a while, and it is Wednesday, December 4th. So I didn't vlog on Monday or Tuesday because again, I just knew like I wasn't going to be able to handle doing all the teaching stuff and vlogging at the same time. I was like, no, I just need to like get back into the groove and get back into it. Because I had a little bit of nerves in regards to like going back, as like anybody would with like jitters or Sunday scaries or whatever. But I decided today was the day we're going to vlog. I do have morning duty this morning, so my morning clip at school won't be quite as long, but I don't have afternoon duty, so I'll definitely be able to update you at the end of the day, which is a perk. As far as things that we've done since then, so we had Thanksgiving break. The week of Thanksgiving, we just worked on some poems from the Florida Best Text list, which was, it's a list that's in our best standards of text that you can use to teach different standards. And there are 2 poems that our district facing guide says that we should teach from that list. Obviously, we teach more than just those 2 poems from that list, but we spent that week focusing on those poems and really taking 2 days for each of them to teach descriptive language, metaphors, similes, personification, things like that. Oh, that was really fun too. Oh, it was really fun too because I taught one of the poems for 2 days and then my practicum student taught the other 2. It was so weird to have a practicum student like teach whole lessons. She's taught whole lessons before, but they were like on additional concepts, but this was like something that was in our curriculum. So it was really actually cool though, and I gave her a lot of good feedback, or at least I feel like it was a lot of good feedback. She told me it was good feedback, so there you go. And it was fun to just watch somebody else teach my class. I felt like I learned a lot about teaching and about my students from that experience, which is kind of cool. We also had a field trip like the Friday before we left, and it went well. It was a busy day. And then last week was Thanksgiving break. I did nothing school related basically the whole break. I turned 30, yay, I had a birthday party. David did a surprise birthday for me, and I had family and friends in town, and I relaxed and just rested and truly enjoyed being on Thanksgiving break, which was fabulous. The only day that I started to think about school stuff was on Sunday. I did come up to my classroom on Sunday, the day before we went back, just to make sure I had everything ready to go and all of my ducks in a row, because I got a new student on Monday, so I had to get a bunch of stuff ready for that new student. And I did go up last week on Monday during my break, which was on my birthday, with my mother-in-law, and we decorated the hallway into a gingerbread house with all of my neighboring teachers, but that was fun. It wasn't work. We enjoyed decorating. So I'll have to show that to you today when we arrive at school and show you how cute our little gingerbread hall turned out. All right, let me take a pause to put on eyeliner and mascara, because I have to be looking at the mirror to do so. Luckily, that's all the getting ready I have to do, because I'm just gonna keep my curls that I did on Monday, brush them through, and wear them another day today. So the rest of the things, I'm just yawning like crazy. The rest of the things I need to do to get ready for the day is I need to go fix myself breakfast, pack my lunch, and pack my clothes for the gym this evening. And then I'll be ready to head out to school. And once I head out to school, I think I'll update you on what today looks like, because we've already been chatting for a while in my bathroom. So you probably want a change of scenery for this vlog, so it's not all standing in my bathroom getting ready in the morning. So let's finish the rest of those things, head to school, and then we'll check back in. All right, you guys, we are here at school. It is cold outside, and I'm not just saying that because it's a little bit cold, because I know I'm in Florida. I went to the wrong cabinet. I don't need anything from there. I know I'm in Florida, so I know cold is like, oh, sure, it's cold. No, it's cold here. It was 32 degrees. This morning it feels like 28. And so it doesn't matter where you live, that's cold. So I'm wearing my beanie to school, and I had my big coat and all of that. So first things first, room is decorated for Christmas. Love my Get Your Teach On background. It says It's Giving Festive. Love it. I did not hang all the snowflakes. David hung all the snowflakes in my room because he and my mother-in-law came and helped me decorate. She decorated the Christmas tree. It looks fabulous. I'm gonna go ahead and plug that in. They saved me so much time. There it is with the lights, because I had to decorate the room the Friday of the break, like when I was getting out for Thanksgiving break, and it would have taken me forever because in my old room I had all the fishing line hung for those snowflakes, so all I would do is just pop the snowflake up on the paper clip hanging from the ceiling. But since this is a new classroom, I didn't have that, and so David did all of the fishing line and the paper clips in the ceiling again, which took a long time. My mother-in-law decorated the tree, and then I was hanging the garland, changing the calendar, hanging the little ornament cutouts that are out up here and over here. And I was doing something in the hallway too, taking down the turkey, all kinds of things. So I was very, very grateful, for their help. So as you also may have noticed, in addition to the classroom being decorated for Christmas, it is set up in rows because we are currently in our progress monitoring 2 season of testing. And so yesterday I had everything covered because we took the reading test. Today we're taking the math test. So I uncovered my reading stuff, thank goodness, because all of my students have taken the reading. So that's encouraging. So our goal yesterday was just to get through the second progress monitoring of the FAST PM2 ELA reading test. Today, our goal is to get through the second progress monitoring of the PM2 math FAST test. If you live in Florida or if you've been following my channel, you know we take this state test 3 times. It's like giving a state test 3 times during the year. But it's all on a computer, so it's graded quickly, all of that stuff. So I already have like my students' results from yesterday, which is good, encouraging to see their growth. So today we're working on getting through the math, and that's like literally our only goal academically. But we're also, if you followed me last year, I probably shared this last year too. We're also working on our Christmas ornaments. I'll pop a picture right here of what the Christmas ornaments will look like when they're done. Each student is making 2 frames this year because I had a lot of kids who needed to make 2 frames for like mom, one for dad's house, etc. So I was like, well, I'll just make 2 frames. It'll be great. And so yesterday they worked on painting. Let's see, I don't know if I can hold this up without dumping all the puzzle pieces. Can you see it? Oh yeah. They worked on painting both sides of the puzzle pieces and of their frames. So today their job will be to glue the puzzle pieces onto the frames, and then I have sequins for them to glue on there to decorate it. I already ordered their photos that I took of them in front of the Christmas tree, and I'm gonna pick those up this afternoon, so you'll get to come with me to CVS to pick those up, and I've got ribbon and stuff, so then the rest of my week will be spent gluing the pictures into the frames. So that'll be lovely. I also had an observation yesterday. My principal came in while we were doing that, and I had just gotten them all set up. I was giving them all their paint procedures, like put your arms up in the air, roll your sleeves down. This is your paint zone. Don't leave the paint zone, etc. And my principal walked in, and I was like, for a walkthrough observation, I came up to her after I'd like gotten them started. I was like, if you need to see something else, let me know. She's like, no, this is great. And she just made some comments on my management and things, even though we were just doing a craft. So #blessed that went well. But I was like, great. Of course, we're painting, and we were listening to Christmas music on the Bluetooth speaker and all the things. So that was a fun time. But I think the kids really liked painting. We painted with the Christmas music on for a while, and then we watched all of the other reindeer, the movie, like the short movie on YouTube for the rest, like when we did the second half, and they really enjoyed. They were like, it's so much fun. They were chit-chatting and watching and painting, and I think they really loved it. We're also doing a popsicle stick craft where we're turning these into snowmen, and so I'll let them finish these today too. We've got to draw the 2 eyes, draw the nose. We're gonna glue 3 pom-poms for the buttons. I might use my hot glue for that and just let them put it there, because I don't think I'm using Elmer's glue and tacky glue for their frames, and the Elmer's glue is always held up fine. I don't know how they store it each year and if it holds up through the years, but they can always super glue or hot glue it back if they need to. But it's fun for the kids to get to glue all the pieces on and not just me doing hot glue. Also, that's dangerous. But for the pom-poms, I'm thinking I'm gonna need to hot glue the pom-pom on there so it'll like really stay, because I got 3 pom-poms, and then we're doing a string that's gonna be like their height. So my goal is to finish all of those today so that they have a little piece of parchment paper. I always do parchment paper for their painting, so that's like their paint area and it keeps their desk clean, and then we just move the parchment paper so it can dry. Works great. I've done this ornament, I was telling David, I think this is the 5th year I've done this ornament. Yeah, it's the 5th year I've done this ornament, because I didn't do it my first 2 years teaching. I did different ornaments those years. And then I did this my 3rd year teaching, and I've never stopped. I did that when I taught in Alabama, and then I taught at a different school. I taught 1st grade here in Florida, and I did it there. And then this is my 3rd year doing this at this school. So this is my 5th year making this ornament. So I'm pretty much a pro. And if I could do it with 1st graders, I could do it with 3rd graders, and it's really, really fun. So I still have all my paintbrushes over here drying. But that's the goal for the day. When my SWAT teacher gets here, actually in like 4 minutes, I'm gonna go pick up my testing bin. Once my testing bin is in here, I will not be able to vlog, because I should not be using a camera or anything with my like testing materials in the classroom. Technically, I should not have any devices, you know what I mean? So I won't be vlogging until I pick you guys back up at the end of the day. So I'll go pick up my test bin in a little bit, and then I'll get with my swap teacher and see when does she want to trade classes today, because I don't know when we want to swap, or if we would just want to keep our kids and focus on finishing the ornaments, because I'm not doing any academic teaching today that I need to see block 2 for. And I don't think she did any yesterday that she would need to see block 1 for today. So we may just keep our kiddos. We'll see. Oh, let me show you the hallway. So I'm going to turn on the Christmas lights in my outfit, and then I'll let you go. All right, here's our Winter Wonderland hallway. Ta-da! It's a full-blown gingerbread house. I'm going to go to wide angle so you can see. There you go. There's my door. I've got all their smart cookies we made the other day out. It's really fun. And then we've got like lights up here. Let me turn some of them on. We have a set up top. Where's the pack? A set down here. So it's like every other one has lights here, which is really fun. And there's the same on this side and that side and that side. And this is gonna be like our photo booth area for our holiday party in a couple of weeks. All right, so that's the hallway. Super cute, super fun. It's getting festive. And then I'll show you my outfit. Outfit today is a holiday teacher tee. Holly Jolly Teacher. I think I showed it this morning. I will link in the description where I got this from, because a brand gave it to me last year. I'm wearing my Carhartt beanie right now, but I'm going to take it off in a little bit. And I'm wearing my Florida Girl Uggs, my Ultra Minis with just some tall socks and just black jeans. And then some bracelets from Hobby Lobby that are all festive. Deck the halls. 'Tis the season. Believe. Better not pout. So that is my outfit for the day. All right, everybody. We've officially survived state testing round 2. If you watched my vlogs from earlier in the school year, you know that round 1 was a hot mess because we had technical difficulties quite a few times, and we got out of the second progress monitoring with no technical difficulties. So that's fantastic. Oh, I'm dropping candy. And all of my students were here, which is also great. And something that I learned how to do this year is have the students put their desks back. We make it a game. Or challenge, I should say. And I'm like, okay, your challenge is we have to do this quickly and quietly, and you have to do it my way. So you have to follow the directions that I give. And since their name tags are on their chairs, I had them like bring all of their chairs to the edge of the room, and they bring their stuff with them, and then they are sitting around the edge of the room, and I put the desks back into the table groups, and then when I call their table color, they have to bring their chairs and their stuff to their table. So that worked great. I'm so glad I started doing that the last time we tested, because it's a pain to have to move all of the tables and chairs. Like, I don't mind setting them up in the rows. I mean, I don't like it, but I don't mind having to set them up in the rows on the like to get set up. But it was way better for crafting today to have them in table groups, because then I could pass out the supplies to the table groups and not have them in like all the individual rows like I did yesterday for the paint. Like, it would have been so much easier if the paint was all like on a plate on their table and I didn't have to do like individual painters, but it's fine. So they finished their math test, and then we finished up the ornaments. They turned out really cute. I'll insert a picture here of what the final product looks like, because by this point, my phone's ringing. By this point, like when you're watching this, I'll already have them finished. And then we also we did snowman magnets, and I think they turned out really cute too. And the string like matches their height. So how cute are their little snowmen? Let's see, like, how cute. And I measured them and I was like, all right, this scarf is going to be as tall as you were in 3rd grade. I said, because years from now, you're going to look at this and you'll be like, I remember when I was in 3rd grade in Miss Allen's class and I was only this tall and I missed 3rd grade so much. And they all laughed. So I was like, that's why we're doing this. So we finished all of our crafts, which is incredible. Then in our second chunk of time, we cleaned out the pockets that I'm responsible for in their Fox file, which was half of the homework pocket because I only do ELA homework, their language arts pocket and their social studies pocket. We cleaned those out. I don't know anything about what's in the math and science pockets, so I didn't touch those because that's not my circus, not my monkeys, right? Like, that's not me. So we cleaned out my pockets, and then we cleaned out their supply bags, and oh my gosh, there was so much in some of those supply bags, but they should be clean and organized now, which is great. And then I had them wipe off their desks, and they were shocked at how much was on the desks because I was like, well, we crafted. We did glue, and we did paint, and so it was good to get those all nice and cleaned off. And then we did flashlight reading for AR because we've got like 2 weeks left for them to meet their goal. And then we went outside for recess. So it was a successful day. Honestly, it was very successful. We finished so much crafting. They just sang their little hearts away to Christmas music while we did crafts. So it was really fun. And yeah, so now what I'm going to do is I've got some data that I want to not enter into a spreadsheet. I have like their student data sheets, and now I've got some benchmarks that I want to go check off for specific students to say like, yes, they've met this benchmark because of this question. I'm going to look at my ones who were lower scores and check their benchmarks off. If they were a level 3 or higher, which if you know the Florida test, then you know what that means. If not, sorry, it's a Florida thing. If they were a level 3 or higher, I'm not going to go track their benchmarks because like those scores show readiness just about for 4th grade, especially by December. But if they were a level 2 or a level 1, I'm going to go track the specific benchmarks that they hit and the ones that they did not. So I can get a good idea of like what benchmarks we need to work on. And that's going to take me a long time though. So I think I'll just be able to start that today. Oh, here's their ornaments, like their crafts. So cute. So I think I'm just going to be able to start that today and maybe not finish it. Like I might do it for one of my blocks, but not both of them because I just highly doubt I'll be able to do both classes in the afternoon. And then I have the gym at 5:45. My little tripod has gotten so squeaky. I need to like get a little WD-40. I think I have some in my cabinet over there. I need to put a little bit on the things. They're a little squeaky. But yeah, so that's what I need to do this afternoon because now my stuff is reset. I'm also going to download the slides that I'm using to teach tomorrow because we're starting something new tomorrow now that testing is done and over with. So I need to download the PowerPoint slides that I'm going to use for that. I'll do that right now while I'm standing here because we're going to be in Unit 2, Week 4, I believe, and we're learning about author's claim. I've already made the slides for it a while back. I just need to download them so they're on the actual desktop. There we go. And I've already got all my copies made. Like I was already planned for what I need to do tomorrow. I just need to download it. I think that will be wonderful. So I'm going to sit and do some benchmark tracking and probably eat a Cliff Bar. And I need to like clean up. You can tell we crafted because there's stuff on every single surface over here. And I don't like it when that's cluttered. I always say like the state of my back counter mirrors the state of my brain. So if my back counter looks like this with stuff all over it, my back table, then my brain feels like it has stuff all in it. But if the back counter and my table are clean, then my brain feels clean. So right now my brain feels a little cluttered because it matches my table. So I just need to put some of the crafting stuff away that I'm done with and maybe put their like snowmen. Oh, it would be fun if I put them on the whiteboard until they got to take them home. Maybe I'll put it on the whiteboard. That would be fun. Also test out the magnets. And yeah, so I'm going to do that first. That would be really cute just to try them out. and then I will benchmark track, and I'll check in with you guys later when I'm about to go to the gym. All right, I'm getting in the car. I sat and did data tracking for a while, looked at like reports on the state testing, all kinds of things, cleaned my room, all that jazz. And now my gym class is not till 5:45. Sometimes I have enough stuff to do to stay here till 5:20. Today's not one of those days. It's 5 o'clock. I think I'm gonna go pick up the CVS pictures on my way to the gym instead of doing it after, because I was like, I'm just twiddling my thumbs here. Sometimes though, literally I have enough stuff to do till 5:20. I'm like, how do I fill this time? Like but I also didn't have afternoon duty today. So there's that, and we had testing. So I didn't like have anything to grade per se. So I was like, well, we'll go to the CVS to pick up the photos and then go to the gym. That way when I'm done at the gym, I can go home and like eat food and collapse. So let's go get photos for my students' ornaments. Okay, I just got home and I'm very glad that I went to CVS before I went to the gym because, oh my gosh, I can barely walk. And it had been a couple weeks since I'd been to the sculpt class. I've been to other classes, but not that sculpt one. And ooh, it kicked my booty and my arms and my everything. So now I'm gonna heat up dinner. I made chicken tortilla soup last night for dinner. And so I just get to have leftovers tonight, which is the best. So I'm gonna heat up some leftovers and then I don't know, I got a shower and I also kind of want to sit and watch TV and work on my crafts a little bit. I'll have to show you my crafts. So let me heat up dinner and eat, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do after that. Whew, okay. Soup is heated. I am so tired, and once I sit down, it's gonna be hard to get back up, but it looks delicious. I mean, come on. Tortilla soup on a really cold day. I love it. Okay, chicken tortilla soup, to be specific. I've been working on like embroidery as my craft project. I actually made ornaments for all of my teammates, and I just delivered them this week so I can officially like share it on my channel. Here's what they turned out looking like. They're so cute. They're like little gingerbreads with their initials. And then I made this one. So I've been making like felt ornaments with embroidery. It's just a little, my best friend Caitlin came in town and we were like, let's make a craft. And she was like, let's do this because I've seen this. And I was like, sure, let's do it. So it's been like a little hobby of mine. I made a lot of the gingerbread initials, and then I made this Christmas tree. I'd love to make another Christmas tree. I just don't know who I'm gonna give it to, but it's just kind of simple embroidery stitches. So I have like a chain stitch, a blanket stitch on the side. I've done some with back stitches. I'm also working on a surprise for one of my good friends who's having a baby in the spring. So I'm making little like flowers for a surprise for her that are really cute. And here's the one I'm gonna work on tonight. I'm gonna work on getting that like sewed closed and stuffed. I'd love to finish that one tonight and then go from there after I eat my soup. So that might be what my evening looks like. So I think I'm gonna close out the vlog here and just enjoy eating my dinner and crafting, maybe get a little bit more B-roll footage for y'all. But I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I love to do teaching vlogs, even though I haven't done one in a while. it was good to get back into it. We only have 2 more weeks of school, so when you see this, please comment and tell me something that you want me to show you in the next video before we're done for 2024, which is crazy. And I'll be taking a break over Christmas, so let me know if there's something that you want to see before then. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.